It's quashed. It's finished. A huge challenge, and all of our supporters, this belongs to all of our supporters, to everyone who's volunteered, to everybody who's planted a tree in the wetlands, who's protected, who's shown up. This belongs to you. Over 30 years or longer, people have been trying to save this very critical asset, this special place. It's really a treasure. And it's something that the state should value, and here today we have a decision which actually places the onus back on the EPA to value this critical asset, this amazing place. And well done to everybody, all of our supporters. Thank you so much for everything. Well, we'll keep going, of course, but for now our wetlands are safe. No more work can be done from the time the writs are now issued on the Minister for the Environment and the EPA. It means that we can regroup. It means that we can look ahead to what we need to do to protect this beautiful place for now and for the future. But for now, the wetlands are safe. I agree with the judge. The EPA does need to reconsider what its role is in terms of protecting the environment in this state.
How would you describe the community movement behind this opposition to railway, and how people have come together to try and fight it?
Well, the great thing is there's so many of us, but also we know what we're doing is right. We know that what we're doing is right for our community and right for our state. We believe in saving our critical, beautiful assets. We believe that this place should never have been a plan to put a freeway through this incredible wetland and parkland. And this decision vindicates our efforts, and we're so proud. We're proud of who we are, and we're proud of all of our community, and we want to thank everybody that's helped us. Of course, Scott, Lynn, Alana, Melissa, Simone, so many people, the mayors of Coburn and Fremantle. We've had so much support. It's because we know what's best for our community, we know what's best for Fremantle. It's best for the state that we don't proceed with this road, and we now really ask the Premier and the Government to reconsider, look at now just bringing on the outer harbour. That's the way forward. They may, but look at us. You know, we'll be there. We've been here for 30 years. We're going to we're going to protect that place for as long as it takes. Today's the important victory, but no, it's not over. But we'll be here as long as there's a plan to build a road through. Really, it should never have been considered. It should never have got past the first steps. So we really hope that now this gives the government space to consider what they really need in terms of building a proper freight and transport network in the state.
Yep.
I am, to be honest, a little bit surprised. But to be honest, I think today's not politicians' day. Lynn and I are here to support this extraordinary community mobilisation. Today really is Kate's day, it's Kim's day, it's all of those volunteers that are working tirelessly. I want to add my thanks obviously to the legal team. And I think, you know, the slogan that this extraordinary movement has adopted in the last couple of months has been Rethink the Link. This is the opportunity to rethink the link. Hopefully this is the circle. Thank you.
I'll make a comment. The Barnett government needs to pay attention to its environmental laws. Clearly the EPA has failed yet again this state. And thank goodness we had a community group and that was supported by public funding that would challenge that decision, and a law and a court of law that would quash it. This shouldn't be the case. The environment is protected by law in Western Australia, and those laws should be upheld and improved, not ignored. In my inaugural speech in 2005, I said we would save the Beeliar wetlands from Row 8. Today is a great day towards doing that. Well, definitely. It was an enormous battle to get this decision reconsidered. You know, petitions were tabled by the thousands, signatures by the thousands were tabled. Several inquiries were held. Everything we could possibly do to stop this. I've raised all of these issues through question time over, 13 years. So this was a very tough battle, made more difficult by the Barnett government, who seemed stubbornly to ignore all impediments to building this senseless road. This was really a political exercise. It's not a transport solution, and it surely affects our environment in a way that nobody wanted. So it is, I think, it's a shame that we had to come to this, to a court case in the Supreme Court to be able to stop this ridiculous decision. However, we did it. We did not shirk the responsibility. We built the community campaign across the city and raised all that money to do it. So, you know, it is this community who will defend its environment that today is for.
And it's embarrassing for the government, this decision?
Oh, completely embarrassing. I mean, they've already had to backtrack on one proposal that the EPA approved, and this is the second one. We no longer have the same head of the EPA today that we did when this decision was made, and that's important to realize. But it shouldn't be, it should be a system that protects the environment. It is the Environmental Protection Authority, and it has failed, not once, but twice, and that's just in this term of government. So I think West Australians deserve better. What do you think?
Yep.
Yeah! And make this the most important thing. So Kate Kelly has made an incredible sacrifice over the years, and I think we should just celebrate Kate's and every single activist.
Thank you, Kate.
Particularly Kate, because you have taken it to the victory that you predicted.
That's done so much work, but somebody that I'd really like to spotlight right now is this man Rex. Rex has been involved for so many years. How many years? 30 years. He's my darling.
I come down to that part of the world 46 years ago because of the bush and the wetlands, but I mean this group we've got now, if you go right back, it all started in 85 I think with Wetlands Conservation Society, and there's one person I'd like to really mention is Dr. Philip Jennings.
Yes!
Environmentalist, Godfrey, who sadly passed away only a couple of months ago. They started all this off 30 years ago. And Phil has put so much work into policies, wetland policies, which right now the government is poised just to wipe off the books. Protection of our wetlands is unbelievable. They're the people we've got to thank.
Yes.
Dr. Jennings and others.
We need to take this victory and to really take it on board, you know.
Yes.
And
Wrap it up.
Yeah,
Spread the word.
And
Wrap it
embrace
up.
it because we deserve it.
Yes.
We deserve it, and it'll give us fuel for the times to come.
Yes.
And they might-
Yes. Yes.